Hey Gemini, welcome to October 2019. Here in October, you're in the mood to play. Your inner cruise director is working overtime. The choice is between romance, creativity, or pleasurable pursuits. And this is awesome. Being with friends this month is very good for you. That's because there's a very big focus in your sister sign, Libra, and Mars enters Libra on the 4th. The Sun is in Libra and now Mars is in Libra. And this is the area for you of creative self-expression, risk-taking, self-confidence, being outgoing, true love, romance, and pleasurable pursuits. So it's a very fun energy. Pluto stations direct on October 3rd. Mercury, your avatar and ruler, moves into Scorpio on October 3rd as well. So Pluto stations direct, then Mercury enters Scorpio. Mars enters Libra on the 4th, and then Venus enters Scorpio on the 8th. And then we're at the Aries full moon on the 13th. This is going to be a very intense full moon. Now, Aries is a positive energy for you. It sextiles you, which creates opportunity. Libra trines you. Positive energy flow with you. Any planet you have in Gemini. The challenge is they're both being T-squared by powerful Pluto. Pluto is very determined here in October and going forward. And he's challenging both lights, the moon and the sun. The moon is in Aries. Aries is about being brave, being assertive, not aggressive, assertive. New beginnings, fresh starts. Libra is about relationships, partnerships. With Pluto challenging both of these planets, well, the moon is not a planet, both lights, sun and moon, there's going to be a lot of projection going on in the world at this time, where people can be projecting their own shadow out onto us, such as jealousy, guilt, shame, manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays, power struggles, male versus female, me versus us. You know, Aries is the me, the I. Libra is the we, the us. Aries is the male, Libra is the female. So there can be challenges here with relationships that get into power struggles at the time of the full moon. It's very important for you to stay out of fear or any sense of feeling trapped, because you're not. And the way out of this intensity is through Jupiter in the area of relationships with you. Jupiter is in harmony with both lights. Jupiter is trining the moon and sextile the sun. And this is a very supportive energy, even though there could be a lot of crazy going on at the same time too, which is showing us the contrast. So it's great for you to be with friends that aren't manipulators or drama kings or queens, and people that like to have a good time and have fun and see the lighter side of life and have a sense of humor. It's very important to keep a sense of humor these days. And that way you are enjoying yourself, enjoying the energies, and not feeling like, oh, I can't express myself, or I can't say what I really think because, these guys are into games, or, and it can go on at work too. Or, for some of you, if there, you have a relationship in your life, or you've been in a relationship with someone and they have been playing games with you, or, just ghosting you, or gaslighting, or just, not being on the up and up with you, this would be a time to say goodbye. It's like, whoa, I'm not I'm not gonna waste my energy here anymore. And that's a good thing too. I mean, it is important that you don't overthink things to death here, because you do have Mercury in Scorpio. And it's very important that you're following your instincts when you're making decisions, because this can bring unexpected rewards to you. Like, you get this reward when you didn't even know that it was on the way. And then by following your instincts, it both strengthens your position and it helps you to create long-lasting relationships in work and in your personal life. But it is also what Pluto wants you to do, is to acknowledge what's not working for you. So if you're in some sort of friendship or group where you hang out or network or relationship that it's not working for you, then it's not working for you. And it's time to move on from that, to move on to being with your friends, hanging out where you're having fun, hanging out with people that are good for you. So I guess that's the initiation here, is any situation where you look at it, in regards to, personal relationships is, or even work relationships is this relationship good for me? If it is, check, I keep it. If it's not, I don't need to go there anymore. I just won't be available, and I will not ask to hang out with that person anymore or go out with that person anymore. You don't need to think it to death, because you can get like that with Mercury in Scorpio, deep, dark, intense. Scorpio, Scorpio, we can have a tendency, it's like, because I have Mercury conjunct Pluto, we can just literally think things to death. We're just like, I have thought of every possible, it's like, it's just working too hard. You know what I mean? It's like, no, don't need to do all that. No, just follow your instincts. When you trust your instincts, you are making really good choices for yourself. And you're strengthening your position. You're strengthening your resolve. You're strengthening who you are. It's going to bring you rewards, unexpected rewards this month. And that's the upswing of this, because see, Jupiter is in harmony, and Pluto is not an unlucky planet. It's just that Pluto is about power and completion of things, where the inevitable conclusion of a situation or a relationship has reached its peak. It's reached its completion and conclusion. And full moons bring things to completion. And Aries is about new beginnings. Aries is about, the individual, though. It is about, a new friendship. It could be a new relationship that is a friendship where, oh, this person, I like this person more than just friends. It can be that too for you. Because Libra is in that area of true love and romance. And Mars is there too. And Mars, can really be stirring up the romance, as well as pleasurable pursuits. And that's why it's really important for you to acknowledge what's working, what's not working, who's good for me, who I don't really need to spend time with. And that's what Pluto is showing you at this full moon. And another thing too is, who do you trust? Because Pluto is in that area of, not only deep passion and deep feelings, but trust. Who do I trust in my life? Do I trust myself? Who do I trust? Who's got my back? Who can I trust? And you're going to be shown at this Aries full moon who that is, like who you can trust and who is not trustworthy. And that's where you can, make your decision of hey, I have to take care of me and do what's right for me. And I don't really want the mind games. I don't want that. I want to have fun. You really are in a mood to play here in October and have a good time. And so that's where you want to be, and stay out of the games, because if we stay in like those kind of that's where we feel like we're being trapped. Like, oh, I can't let go of this person. Sure you can. You don't have to hang on to anybody that's not right for you or good for you. And I'm talking friendships, working relationships, groups you belong to, a romantic partner, someone you've been seeing, is. because there's also at the same time this opportunity for new love to come in for you here in October. So you don't want to be staying in something because you're afraid like, oh, I won't meet anybody new, because you will. And they are right around the corner. So it's like not even this big wait. And so it's just a matter of doing what's right for you so that you're creating the space for, and you might even know this person for you to just like, oh, wait a minute. You know, why am I looking over here when here's this great woman or man in front of me that is like amazing. So be very in tune with what your instincts are showing, what your intuition is showing you, because it will reveal quite a bit to you. Now, the sun enters Scorpio on the 23rd, and you have the Scorpio new moon on the 27th. And this brings the action to work habits, health habits. And this could be the start of a new project or the beginning of a new job that is being offered to you. And it can come like unexpectedly because Uranus is involved. And Uranus is the wild card. Uranus is surprise. And it is important, though, that you are being patient, too, because Uranus can also be bringing extreme restlessness and, you know, that nervous, jittery kind of energy. So it's important that you're taking good care of you. Maybe you're making changes to your routine, which would be very good for you. That could be happening, too, where your day-to-day activities are changing, or your hours are changing that you work. And, maybe you're going to work Tuesdays and Thursdays instead of Mondays and Wednesdays. Maybe you're going to work mornings instead of afternoons or something like that. That can be it too as well. But it can also be bringing, rewards here for you too, where you get rewarded with a new position or a dream project, a project that you're just like, wow, I would love to work on this. This is so exciting. Now, there could be some weird stuff going on at work too because of this Uranus opposed the sun and the moon, where, maybe someone gets moved out too, where someone is let go or maybe promoted out, and it creates this new position for you. It's like you go into work and then, your boss is gone or their boss is gone, and now your boss is moved up and you get to move up, which is very exciting and interesting. Now, another thing too is your avatar, your ruler, Mercury, is going retrograde October 31st through November 20th, and is going to be in Scorpio over 2 months, from October 3rd through December 9th. This is very significant. So you want to be aware of don't get caught in your head. Like, the first thing I'm getting is don't just like, because with Mercury in deep dark Scorpio for that length of time, you could just be, thinking too much, and you don't want to go there, or worrying about something. Very important to stay present and not get ahead of yourself and not, go down these pathways of thinking that really is just taking up your energy and not solving anything. Focus on what you want in your life and then let it go. Like, I'm focusing on what I want, and then I don't think about it anymore. It's better to distract yourself than to be thinking things to death here with all of this Scorpio energy, and trusting your instincts to make the decisions. Not the head so much this month with you. It's really about your instincts, your intuition, and your feelings. Scorpio rules emotional truth. So this is about what is true for you, what is working for you. And if something's not working, then you will be shown. But by following your instincts, what you're doing is you're strengthening your own position and you're creating relationships at work that are long-lasting. You're creating long-lasting relationships. And this is exciting, actually, what's going on with you. So you got a lot going on in the romance area, and then it moves over to the work area with you. And the health, is looking at, your health habits, and, perhaps you are working on a new health kind of regimen, new diet, new exercise, something that is strengthening you. It's like, that's kind of a message in here for you this month is do things that strengthen you. Do things that, make you strong. And strong in the body, strong in the mind, strong in the spirit, strong in the heart. And, for the heart, it's being with people that are good for you. In the mind, it's not overthinking. In the spirit, it's listening to your intuition, listening to your instincts, listening to your body. The body is the messenger. Really important, because both these moons can there's this one element of where we can trap ourselves in our thinking. We can trap ourselves in fear of, oh my gosh, well, what if if I do this, in the past, this is what always happened. No, it's really important for all of us to stay present, and the past does not equal the future. And that when you do what's right for you, the universe is going to reward you. And that's really important. Now, there is a couple of days that has some frustration. Of course, we have the Sun square Saturn on the 7th, and that can create, but it's temporary. And so any project you're working on or something creative, if it hits a block, it'll pass. These are very fast-moving planets. That's the good news. It doesn't last that long. And then at the Scorpio new moon, Mars hits a wall with Saturn, and the brakes can be put on something. So maybe, for you, it's you're in this new relationship, and it's like go, and then all of a sudden at the 27th, it's like, whoa, it hits a brake, it hits a wall. It's temporary. Just let the energies on the 28th and the 29th move it forward. By the 30th, by Halloween, it's all good. And then you have Mercury retrograde. Isn't that wild that Mercury is retrograding on Halloween in Scorpio? That's so Scorpionic. We really do have a lot of Scorpion energy this month, even though the Sun is in Libra and Mars is in Libra. Mercury, Venus, and the new moon are in Scorpio. And Mercury is just staying in Scorpio. It's like, hey, I'm in Scorpio. I think I'll just stay. I really like it over here. So, it's like, no, move forward. However, we have to wait. He'll get into Sagittarius on the 9th. And that will really activate relationships with you. So, for those of you open for love, well, it's on. It's really on this month. And you're the cruise director. So you could be, in charge of, the games and the pleasure pursuits in the company or the group you belong to. And, there's a lot of opportunity in here for you to be with your friends and meet new people. And it would be good for you to do that. It would be really good for you to be with your friends this month. It's like what the doctor's ordering. It's like, don't just work, don't just think. Don't be in your head. Get out and see your friends. Get out and do fun things. And play. Really important for you to get out and play. And you could be meeting someone new that's just amazing for you. And fun. This could be someone who's really fun. And just, synergizes with you. Just compatible. How do you say that? Compatible. And for those of you coupled, that's really important too. is that you are watching that Aries moon, not getting into a power struggle, not getting into right fighting. I'm right. No, I'm right. The male way is better. No, the female way is better. You know, just like, no, both are equally valuable. And finding that middle ground so that it becomes about an issue rather than the relationship, or, you know, we need to. And you can always wait a couple days too, which is always a good thing, is wait till the Aries moon passes over, you know, and have the important conversation. Because that's, you know, one of the messages in here for everybody is to not hold back, you know, your fear of being rejected by your partner if you really express what you truly feel. There can be that in here this month, this fear of being rejected by others if we are true to ourselves. And that's an illusion. And the more true you are to yourself, the more authentic the relationship's going to be, because now the person is lining up with who you really are. And so then we bring in people that are a good match for us. So don't get caught up in that. Career is good, and it looks like there's unexpected rewards here for you coming in regards to, and it can also be love too, but it looks like there's some really good work opportunities being presented to you. Unexpected too. Oh, now you may expect it, but it will come in a way that you didn't. That's how Uranus always works. It's whenever something happens out of the blue, or we don't see, like, surprise, that's Uranus. But that's exciting. You know, it can also be, you know, the hours you're working, right? That can be changing too. It can be, you know, on a level where not necessarily you're moving companies, you know, but more of you're changing offices or changing hours, moving into a new role, getting a new project. That's very exciting. And it can be bringing more prosperity to you as well. Your partner could be bringing in more money too here in October. How is your health? There is a big focus here with the health for you this month. And Mercury is going to be here for a while. So it's going to give you the opportunity to, you know, look at your routine. You know, are you getting to the gym? Are you getting outside? Are you, you know, watching the carbs? Are you, you know, drinking enough water? You know, whatever it is. That's a good way to use this energy, is to focus on improving your routine so that you have more energy and you feel stronger. Spiritually, this month is about you staying out of your head, not overthinking, and following your instincts. The universe wants you to make your decisions from your instincts, from your intuition, from your feelings, based on your emotional truth of what's right for you. And when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone else. So it is interesting that it's such an instinctual month for you. And it's fun too. The universe wants you to have fun too. So it's very important that you're including fun in your life. Activities that are playful and joyful, that make you smile. Things that you do that you just do because they're pleasurable. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Gemini, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Gemini, unexpected rewards. Yay!